it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today starts week 2 of the O.W.L.s Readathon vlog, so stay tuned. So I am still at my mom's house, and I've been really bad at vlogging this week. It is currently Thursday, April 9th, and I haven't vlogged anything. I have taken little clips, and I will show you those things now.
O.W.L.s.
What'd you hit?
Well, what happened was it hit this and it like bounced off and went in the ground. That was pretty cool.
He killed the box.
I killed the box.
So now to the current day. It is, like I said, Thursday, April 9th. I have brought one of my Sipsby boxes. This is the immune boosting teas special box or special edition or whatever, and perfect time for all of this. These are mostly, there's 4 different teas. 3 of them are caffeine free and 1 of them is medium caffeine. And I think I'm gonna go for the medium caffeine one today. And they are putting together some little thing that my mom got Xander for his birthday. So I may do a little clip of that while drinking our tea. I'm gonna have my mom try them too. So the one I'm gonna make today is called Boost. So this comes in 4 individual little things here. It says tea sprinkles. Finely ground tea that dissolves in your cup, so you don't need actually a tea bag, it's just you pour it in. That's pretty cool. This says it's organic matcha powder, organic lemon powder, and organic ginger powder. Crush your goals for the day with this powerhouse blend of organic matcha, ginger, and lemon that will have you in that hustle and flow mode. And there is a 20% off with code Sipsby. So I'm gonna go and make that. I'm going to film them putting together this, I think it's a robot thing and maybe while they're doing that, I'll get some reading in. Oh, as far as my reading goes, I've also not done a whole lot of reading this week. So I don't have a whole lot to catch you up on. I haven't completed anything. I have been reading Scammed by Kristen Simmons, and I'm currently on page 158, so not quite halfway. This was a buddy read, but my buddy finished the book last night, so I just have to finish this. I did bring a giant stack of books along with me, but I haven't really been reading. My mom and I actually started listening to Ink by, I think, Alice Broadway on Hoopla, and we've only gotten into about an hour's worth of that. We still have like 7 hours remaining. So maybe if I get caught up on this today, while they're doing that, I may play the audiobook. We'll see. All right, I will talk to you later. Currently Friday, April 10th, and I actually got a good bit of reading done yesterday, so I need to catch you up on that. But I also got a couple of things of tea tried. So I told you we were going to try the, which one was it? The Boost by Tea Drops, the one with the medium caffeine. So me, my mom, and Xander all tried it. We all took one drink, and that was it, because none of us liked it. It burned, like it was whew. We didn't think it was good at all. But then we tried this organic Robios tea by My Red Tea, and it looks like this. I have to show you the empty packet because it came with 4, and so we each had one, and then I had a second one of it because it was really, really, really good. It was almost fruity like, but let me read what it says about this tea. It's organic single origin Robios from South Africa. Caffeine free, antioxidant rich Robios has been used by South Africans for generations. Drink hot or cold, alone or with honey, lemon, milk, or add to bath water to soothe your skin. And like I said, it tasted almost kind of a fruity kind of tea. It was an orangish red color, and I added just a little bit of sweetener to it, and it was so good. We all very much enjoyed it. So I give that one 2 thumbs up. And today, oh yeah, don't know what we're gonna do with this last boost because nobody wants it. Today we've either got the Tulsi Turmeric Ginger or this immunity booster. Ooh, and it says it's a fruity tea, so I'm looking forward to that one. We might try this Tulsi Turmeric Ginger. I don't think I'm gonna be a fan, but maybe my mom will because she likes turmeric and she likes ginger, I think. Anyway, on to the books. So I continued reading Scammed by Kristen Simmons, and I'm currently on page 224 of this. And my mom and I continued listening to the audiobook of Inked, and we're like right at the halfway point. So 4 hours listened and 4 hours remaining. And then last night, oh, hold on, I need to get my notebook. Okay, got my handy dandy notebook here so I can tell you what prompts these completed. So last night I read not one but 2 graphic novels. I read volume 4 and volume 5 of Back to the Future. This one is Hard Time and this one is Time Served. And unlike the other ones, this one very much like required really being read back to back. And this follows the story of Jailbait Joey and Marty's uncle. It talks about him in the movies like, oh, he's about to get out on parole and things like that. But yeah, it's what Joey did to get put in jail. And it was fun. There's Joey right there. And well, this kind of just continues that story. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy all of these. I love them so much that they're all 5 stars for me. Okay, so volume 4 completed my astronomy owls, which was night classes. Read the majority of this book when it's night outside. And it was like 11:30 or something like that p.m. when I started reading it. And then volume 5 completes my potions owl, which is Shrinking Solution, a book under 150 pages. And this has 94 pages, so that completed that. So yay, I got 2 more owls knocked out of the way. And I was reading those because I was staying up trying to get a video uploaded. And my mom doesn't have internet, except for like on her phone. So I was using my mobile hotspot on my phone to get my video uploaded. So it took forever, but I did get it done. And yeah, I read these while it was uploading and processing. And now I don't have to worry about any more video stuff while I'm here. Unless I get delayed here, which is a possibility. I may end up being here until Monday instead of, I was gonna leave on Sunday, but I may leave on Monday just because the weather's supposed to be yucky. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go for now and I will talk to you later. So it is Saturday, April 11th, and I haven't completed reading anything else. I have continued with Scammed. I'm currently on page 271 of this. And I've continued listening to Ink with my mom. So we are 6 hours and 16 minutes in. We have about an hour and 44 minutes remaining. And I just finished working out. Haven't had any more tea since I last had tea. I last told you about it. And now we are about to go for a walk, and we're gonna take a kite with us because there's like a gale advisory or something, so it's windy out. And what better thing to do than go fly a kite when it's windy out? Plus, I guess it's windy out because tomorrow there's supposed to be big nasty storms, which means we are not leaving tomorrow. We're going to stay an extra day and leave on Monday because I don't want to drive in the crazy storms with potential tornadoes. So we're just gonna hang out here another day. So yes, we're all about to go for a walk, fly a kite. I'll try to bring my camera along and film some, and maybe we'll have some more tea later today. All right, I'll talk to you later.
But I have a child reaching for the knobs.
No, Judah. Judah.
Is he playing music? Xander's playing music? Xander's
Someone has to work.
No,
None of these work.
well, you'll just have to keep searching in life until you find a lock it will unlock. That sounds like a mystery to solve. Did you poop?
That's what I'm looking.
Look, it says I love you. Love you. J, J, E, S, U, S, J,
Give me that.
S, S,
It's
U,
you.
S.
Stop, Lanner.
Oh, no, fell.
Give me my phone.
Stop. Yeah.
Hey, Molly. Hey, Ben Ben.
Hey.
You're cute. So it is Tuesday, April 14th. So yeah, I'm a little delayed on ending this vlog. So I was supposed to come home on Saturday or on Sunday, but the weather was going to be really, really bad, like all the way across from Mobile all the way up to Chattanooga. There was even a tornado here in the Chattanooga area that wiped out a lot of houses. So we weren't driving on Sunday. So we actually came home yesterday, but we didn't get home until like 10 o'clock at night last night. So I'm just now getting around to wrapping up this vlog. But I have my stack of books here and my handy dandy notebook so I can tell you what everything was. I didn't do as bad as I thought it was going to end up being for this week, so I'm glad. So I can't remember if I talked about this in last vlog or this vlog, but on our way to Mobile, Xander and I listened to 10 by Gretchen McNeil, and I gave this 5 stars. It was so good. And this completed Defense Against the Dark Arts Grindelows book set at the sea/coast, and it was on a deserted, secluded island. Then while I was there, one night I read Back to the Future Volume 4, Hard Time, and Back to the Future Volume 5, Time Served. Volume 4 was for astronomy night classes. Read the majority of this book when it is night outside, and I did. I read them both at night and gave them both 5 stars. And Volume 5 was for Potions, Shrinking Solution, book under 150 pages. And then my mom and I listened to Ink by Alice Broadway, and we gave this 4 stars, both of us. It was really good. I don't know that I told you too much about this. It's about a world where everything you do, all of your accomplishments in your life, your sins, your greatest achievements, your family tree, your name, everything is tattooed on your skin. So when a baby is born, they get their very first tattoo pretty much right away with their name. And like as they grow through life, they accumulate more and more and more tattoos for like when they get married and have kids and their jobs and this and that. And then their skins are saved as a book for their families to remember them. But they go through this process to determine if someone is to be remembered and kept as a book, or if they're to be forgotten and their skins are burned. And our main character, her father has just passed away, and he was such a good man, and he did so many good things, and so many people just loved and adored him. And there's something that causes concern, and there's a potential of him being forgotten and his skin being burned, and she's doing whatever she can to stop that. And this is the first book in a trilogy, and I now really want to read the rest of the trilogy, though I think I'm going to wait until my mom's around so that we can read it together, because we were both just so into it. So I gave this 4 stars, and this, I don't think this completed any challenge. No, this was not part of my O.W.L.s. This was just something I had checked out on Hoopla. Next, I was reading, well, throughout the whole week, I was reading Scammed by Kristen Simmons, and I only got to page 270, or I was about to start 271 of this. There was a lot going on while we were there, so I didn't want to have my nose in a book the entire time I was around my family, so I'll finish this week. And then on our way home, Xander and I started listening to All the Truth That's in Me by Julie Berry. We only got to page 59 before we decided to not continue listening to it. At least not right now. This wasn't any kind of O.W.L.s challenge. This was just something I had checked out on Hoopla. And I don't know, it's kind of all over the place in like these chapters or whatever are super short, like, and they're done in Roman numerals, so it's like, here's one chapter, just that. Yeah, here's one chapter, here's one, and they go back and forth to many different points in time, and yeah, it's kind of all over the place. And it's also set in like frontier time or something like that. So I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Hold on, my battery's flashing. Let me change that really quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if the angle changed. Oh my gosh, I've been out of this house with all the animals for a week, and coming back, my allergies are going nuts. My eyes are itching, my nose is running, and it's just, I'm covered in cat right now. Anyway, back to this. So it's set in like frontier time, like Little House on the Prairie type thing. And all I really know about it is Judith. That's our main character's name. Okay, the story, up through the first 59 pages anyway, the story is she has this boy that she likes named Lucas. And Lucas, his father, or I should say Lucas's mother, ran off with somebody else, left her dad, or left his dad. And he went to drinking and kind of lost his mind and all that stuff, and eventually like burned down their house while Lucas wasn't there. And the whole town thought he was dead, but really he kind of just staged his own death, and now he lives like out in the woods away from everybody as a hermit. And then he ends up taking her friend, I forget what her friend's name is, Jolie or something like that. He takes her friend, and Judith sees this happen, so he takes Judith as well. Her friend ends up dead in the river, and Judith is kept and returned after 2 years with her tongue cut out, and so she can't really speak or anything. Nobody really pays her any attention anymore. Everybody's kind of afraid of her and stuff. And then war starts happening, and Lucas is like leading their men into battle, and she goes to Lucas's father out in the woods to get him to try to go and help Lucas, and agrees to stay there with him forever if he'll help Lucas, and she'll stay as his wife. That's really all I know at this point. I probably will continue reading it at some point, probably within this next week, just because I think I have like 7 days remaining on my checkout of it. But right now I'm just kind of on the book. So like I said, we put that away and started listening to Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson, and we listened to the entirety of this on our way home, and it was really good. It's about a girl whose friend is found dead just a couple of days after these other two girls are found hanging in the park. And so they all think that this is some kind of suicide pact, but Mila knows that her friend Riley would not commit suicide. There's really no reason any of these girls would have committed suicide. They had everything going for them, and Mila and Riley have been into Wicca and all of that stuff, and Riley has ordered this grimoire that shows up after she's dead. Mila gets it, and she's looking through it, and she finds this spell in there that will bring the dead back for 7 days. It's like 7 days breath or something like that. And she does the spell, ends up bringing all three girls back, and they are trying to find out who killed them, get their revenge, all of that. And there's some cat There's definitely some funny parts in here. There's some shocking parts. Oh my gosh, there was like a little bit of a romance thing in here, and I was just like, oh, it's cute and it's sweet. And then there's things that in here that I was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. And yeah, it was really good. Also, when these girls come back, as long as they're within 100 steps of Mila, or 100 steps of Mila, they look like their normal selves. But once they cross that 100 steps away mark, they look like, well, zombies. They look like their dead selves. Like Riley's got water coming out of her, her wrist is broken, and the other girls, they're like bulging and fanny face, and the bruises around their neck from being hung, and they become gruesome. But they have a hard time like staying out of sight, and so people have spotted them, and people are starting to say that there's like they staged their deaths and all of this stuff. And it was a really fun book, and Xander and I both gave it 4 stars. So not too terribly bad. I completed, let's see, I don't think I count this one because I'm pretty sure that was last week. So I completed 4 this vlog and partials of 2 others, so not terrible. Also this week, Xander read 2 books. He read Slappy World, which is one of the Goosebumps books. It's The Dummy Meets the Mummy by R.L. Stine. And he says he rates this 3 stars. And then something I was like, I practically had to twist his arm to read this finally, because he was just, I think he was really intimidated by the size of these books. But I kind of forced him into it, and then he ended up liking it. But he read City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and he did enjoy it. I knew he would. And he ended up rating this 4.5. And he said he would actually read the next book as well. That made me very happy. So yay, I've got him into the world as well. So as far as my Sipsby tea goes, let's see. We had the Tulsi turmeric ginger one day that was, it was an organic one, and my sister, like, she does nothing but organic. So me and my mom and my sister and her husband, we all tried that, and it was okay. I was thinking I was not gonna like it because of the ginger, but the ginger wasn't really very like a super strong taste in it, and I actually enjoyed that. And then the other one that was left was Immunity Booster, which is by T-Lyra, from tlyra.com. And there is a discount code on this one. On here it says 25% off when you use SIP720, and that offer expires May 31st, 2021. Though there is also a 30% off, I guess when you do it on Sipsby, there's 30% off with code SIPSTW. This one was, let's see, it says this blend is formulated to help lower stress levels and give your immune system a natural boost. Perfect if you're feeling under the weather or simply to top off your vitamin levels. And this one was more like fruity, flowery kind of one. It had lemon peel, orange peel, hibiscus, ginger, red rubiose, rose hips, cinnamon, rose petals, marigold flowers, orange, and vanilla. And I thought it was going to be so fruity, but it was actually such a light flavor. It wasn't as fruity as I would have liked. It wasn't bad, but I actually surprisingly enjoyed the Tulsi turmeric ginger one better than that. And that one, let's see, that one was Tulsi turmeric ginger cinnamon black pepper clove stevia, and everything was organic. That one says revered in India as the queen of herbs. Tulsi holy basil supports stress, mood, the immune system, and detoxification. This blend is stress relieving and aids digestion. And that one also has a 20% off with code Sipsby 2020. Though I think my favorite overall was that organic O.W.L.s tea. That was so good. And I don't think I told y'all this, and that was by My Red Tea. That had a code, a 20% off code NX9P as in Papa, 8M as in Mama, LV as in vacuum. And then the least favorite was this Boost one, which is why there's still one left. Nobody wanted it. Did not like that one at all. But if you're interested in any of these teas, I will link Sipsby down below for you to go and check out. And I do have a discount code as well, so if you're interested. Also, I ended up getting quite a bit of books that my mom gave me, as well as some book mail I had when I got home. But I think I'm going to include that in the next vlog, just because it's Tuesday now, so I need to start the next vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.